Parker for MMH, the home of rock radio, with Dave, Byron, Phil, Lewis and Brian from the awesome Jim Annie. Hello.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to my world of Zoom. Well, I'm very, very excited to have you guys here on Zoom as part of our exclusive Christmas MMH Radio Webfest. So thanks for catching up with me. So as this is all about festive times, how are you finding life at the moment with the big bad virus spoiling all the fun?
Take it day by day, I suppose.
Truthfully, it's shit, isn't it?
There's a bit shit in it, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely fucking rubbish.
So we can swear then?
You can swear, yeah. It's going out on YouTube, so you're fine. We just select the version that says kids can't watch it, so you can get your boobies out if you want. Do what you like. Oh, God, one of them had to. Of course, it had to be Bri.
Oh, Brian.
I mean,
a serious answer to a serious question is it is very difficult at the moment.
Yes.
Obviously, we're not the only band in this position. There's a lot of bands going through the same thing that we are. We're just trying to keep it productive behind the scenes. We're just trying to work on a few things and see if we can sort of get ahead of the curve, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. Well, I know about a few things you've been doing, so let me fill in some blanks for you. So obviously, you have actually managed to put on a couple of shows, which is awesome, really, because not many bands have been able to do that. But you managed to do a live streamed full electric set for Planet Rock with Wayward Sons as the headline act. So how was that?
Weird.
Playing through an empty room, yeah?
It was great, but it was mega weird, wasn't it? There was, 6 cameras,
Wayward
no
Sons
audience,
as the headline act. So how was that?
Full high energy show
Weird.
to nobody.
Yeah. Playing through an empty room, yeah? Well, you know what? I was watching, and the thing is, it's as annoying and as shit for the fans, so how really, because we can't go and see our favourite bands and join in. So playing through an empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next best thing, I was watching, and I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, it's as annoying and as shit for the fans, so how was that? We can't go and see our favourite bands. Yeah. So playing to an empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I was watching, and I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, it's as annoying and as same, but so how was that? We can't go and see our favourite band. So playing to an empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I was watching, and I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, it's as annoying and same, but so how was that? We can't go and see our favourite band. So playing to an empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I was watching, and I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, it's as annoying and same, but so how was that? We can't go and see our favourite band. Playing to an empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I was watching, and I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, it's as annoying and same, but so how was that? We can't go and see our favourite band. Playing to an empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I was watching, I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, it's as annoying and same, but so how was that? Playing to the empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I was watching, I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, it's as annoying and same, but so how was that? Playing to the empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I was watching, I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, it's as annoying and same, but so how was that? Did you get your second score? Playing to the empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I had booze and I had extreme. The thing is, again, I think it's as annoying and same, but so how was that? Did you get your second score? Playing to the empty room, yeah? Well, you know the next thing, I had booze and I had extreme. I just realised again, I think it's as annoying and same, but so how was that? Where I was on my table of one, my Loserville table of one, but that must have felt pretty, if that felt good for me as a fan, it must have felt incredible for you guys to actually be out playing again.
It was brilliant. I think there was a few demons exercised that night. I mean, the thing was as well, the night before we'd done Bournemouth, we played Mad Crowd in Bournemouth, which was great. I mean,
yeah.
And that was weird because we went down and we were expecting to do an acoustic show, and there was 3 other bands on, and they all kind of went more or less full electric. There was a guy with a guitar, you know, and we were sitting there. It was about, I think it was about 6:30, wasn't it? And we were about 3 bottles of red wine deep. And, we were going, fucking hell, everybody's playing electric. Should we play electric? So literally about half an hour before we were due on, we decided to go full electric.
Wow.
David, you lot, as soon as I give you the green light, you're so naughty.
I know.
Sorry, bro.
Nah. I haven't got a pen and paper.
I have. A pen and paper. I'll just do this then.
Oh my God.
Oh, what is he doing? I'll see it on the screen.
So naughty.
No, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome because we'd done the night before, and then we did the Robin the following night, and it just felt like a normal weekend. It was as though we were kind of back out on tour and we're having fun. We were out on the road, we were having a laugh, and we'd stayed over the night before, and we'd had a few beers, and well, we'd had a lot of beer. Let's be honest, we'd had a fuck ton of beer, and it was just kind of a sense of normality for a bit. Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah.
And it did feel that way as a punter as well. It just felt a little bit normal for a while. It was lovely. It was awesome. And that was just before we locked down again, and that was the end again for another month. But you've got another one coming up.
One advantage where the live stream gigs are better than the current live gigs, because you don't have to stay seated. At home you can run around and enjoy yourself and stuff, and it was weird playing to a load of people sitting at a table. That's something that's all new as well. That's a new thing to get our heads around.
Yeah, but you could hear applause.
Yeah, that was nice.
There is that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what was lovely, and I know the other guys think the same, is when we did the Planet Rock gig, and a lot of our fans had obviously tuned in, but they'd videoed themselves in their front room. And so they were videoing us on telly, and then was it I can't remember, was it Darren who you got the car off, Dave? I can't remember, was it?
It was Darren,
and he got his mates there, and they were fucking clapping along, and the dog was on the floor doing this and all this sort of stuff. So what was quite nice is actually seeing people who are fans of the band send us those videos of them watching it. That was pretty cool.
That is cool. I didn't, because I was in my pajamas, but you know, it's not happening. Oh, you two swap places. That was weird. Okay, so I think you've got another streamed event coming up, haven't you? Very, very soon. So tell us a little bit about that, and then we can encourage people to buy tickets. 29th of December.
29th of December, 8 p.m. Yeah, we're doing a live stream to basically say fuck off to 2020 and welcome 2021. We just get fucking park it, and we want to bring 2021 in with a bang. We felt that a good date was the 29th of December because it's between Christmas and New Year, where everyone's full of turkey and just sitting there doing nothing. And what we're planning on doing is the whole of the 100% Proof album live. So we build it, as you've seen, 100% Proof, 100% live, plus a couple of the singles that we've released since as well. And we're really looking forward to that. That's pretty special. Yeah,
that is well. Where can people buy tickets?
Epic level. The link should be on the last Facebook post. So go on Facebook, Ginani UK, and the links are all there. But yeah, it's a full HD
experience again, multi-camera, HD audio, so it's as close as you can get to a gig by staying at fucking home.
All right. Well, this time I'll put some nice clothes on and film myself. Probably won't, but I can pretend. Cool. All right then. So you mentioned a couple of new singles that you've been working on. So have you been doing some writing then whilst you've had a little bit more time and you've not been on the road?
Oh yeah.
What you been up to? What you been writing? Anything you can tell us?
Yes. Yeah.
Go for
In
it.
fact,
Dave.
I'm going to tell you what I've been writing.
Oh, here we go.
I like boobies. No, seriously, I think since it all started to go wrong, sort of last March, we sort of then got it in our heads that we would need to use the time wisely. So from March till now, we've been working on new things. We've been working on it might be a riff, it might be a lyric, it could be a beat, it could be a bass line. So we just started to put a few things together, and we've got to the point now where we've got a song finished, we've got it recorded, we've even got the music video ready to go.
Right.
So you'll be seeing that pretty soon, I'd have thought.
And it's a banger.
Oh, of course it
I
is.
think it's our best. I genuinely believe it's our best. So
Country mile.
Yeah.
let's
There we
see.
go.
Let's see.
So when are you thinking that's going to come out? Early January?
I would say in January at some point, hopefully, yes.
Oh, I see. I saw fingers on lips then from Byron. So I'll see. There's me
Yeah.
angling for an exclusive. Can't help it. So, do you feel like living this way and having this virus hanging out over our heads, has it affected what you write about?
I think it's easy to get drawn into the negative side of everything at the moment because things are looking quite grim. You don't want to sort of get bought into that mix where you can become angry, you can be despondent.
Yeah.
So instead, I think you need to turn it around on the fact that and be grateful for what you have and not what you haven't got.
Yeah.
So if it's going to reflect in the way we write, I'd like to think it's going to be positive,
Okay.
as opposed to feeling down on the times, because
There's going to be like
a
million. There's going to be a million albums out there, all about fucking stuck at home, bored out your head.
Yeah. You can't do that. No.
I'm just always curious to know, but no, that sounds cool. All right, then. So I'll tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to go into Christmas questions. How exciting. And I'm going to ask for answers from everybody. There's no more sitting in silence, Lewis and Phil. You're not getting away with it. So, all right.
Can I just point out one thing before you start?
Yeah.
Why has Phil got his top button done on his shirt?
Yeah, Phil, why have you?
It's just how I've been today, mate. It's just how I've been dressed all day.
No, Phil.
He took a tie off.
Phil, show Kaz the t-shirt underneath, mate.
I've been told not to. Unless it's
Yeah, to be fair, he was told not to.
I've been told not to. And it's not a Superman t-shirt. That's why I can't.
Just do it, Hammer. Just do it.
Just do it. Good. God.
Do it.
I'm sort of not sure how curious I should be about this.
Too much of a
No,
big
it's not like that.
Do it.
Go on. Kaz will like it.
I put it on for Bri anyway, especially.
Oh.
I said
I
not to.
literally was thinking, is it going to be like a little cat or something smiling,
Yeah, Martin's on the phone, Phil.
Yeah.
Did button that shirt up there.
I was pressurised into.
Sorry, Martin. Sorry.
Oh, snort. All right, then fine. Well, do you know what we're going to do? We are going to do what I said we're going to do now because I'm taking control back. We're going to do Christmas questions. No more distractions. You're all so naughty. All right, then I'm going to start nice and easy then. What's your favourite Christmas movie? Phil.
Oh.
All right, Lewis. I'll give time to Phil time to think.
Die Hard, I think.
Then I've got an answer for you.
Well, Lewis has chosen Die Hard, which is an awesome Christmas movie. Good choice. Anyone else?
Die Hard.
Oh, you're just
No.
copying.
Die
You're all
Hard.
incorrect.
Elf. It's Elf.
Elf.
Go on then,
Virtual
Phil.
high five, David.
What was your choice, Phil, in the
I'm
end?
going to go Alf, but yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm going to go Alf.
There are not only 2 Christmas movies, you know. I feel like you're not thinking through
No,
properly.
there's one. Elf.
Gaz, what's your favourite?
Well, I do like The Nightmare Before Christmas. What else
I
do
thought
I
it was a
like?
Halloween film.
Well, no, it's a Christmas film.
It was a Christmas film.
Yeah, he goes into Christmas land.
I've got it. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Ah.
That's always good.
That's the one I was trying to think of. Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah. With
That
the
is
Christmas.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't there a Womble Christmas movie? Because that would be mine. Or is it just a Wombling Christmas? I think it might just be a song.
Yeah.
Well, let's go for the. I'm going to go for the Muppet movie.
Yeah.
Or,
1974.
you know what?
Any porn? Can you get any porn Christmas movies?
Bound to. In fact, that could lead me on to.
yeah.
There you go. There's my next question. What would be your dream stocking filler?
Porn?
Well,
All stockings.
Fucking Kate Beckinsale or
Yeah, I knew you'd
Yes,
say something
I
like that.
agree with that. I agree with that.
Kate Beckinsale and Emma Watson.
Oh, that's his new favourite, Emma Watson.
Yeah.
What?
She's hot, man.
Whatevs.
She's
she
hot.
comes across as quite clean. When she's not, she's filth.
I bet she. I bet she.
Go on then. Who else? What else would be your dream stocking filler then, Byron?
What about Kaz Parker?
You. Piss off.
You dirty dog. That would be naughty.
I'm just trying to get my head around why the other 2 lads are trying to put a girl in their stocking, in their Christmas stocking.
I'd rather have a girl in a stocking than a bloke in a stocking, to be fair, but that's just me.
I don't usually put humans in my Christmas stocking.
Oh, Christmas stocking. Oh.
You see, no, I led you down that path by the porn and then the stockings, didn't I? So,
Yeah.
no, the
Blame the
question can be
host.
answered how you want it to be. You could just say, I don't know, a Satsuma if you want. Be a
I'll
bit
tell you what I'd like.
stocking filler. Go on then, Lewis.
You know those sweet chili coated Nobby's nuts?
Yeah.
A stocking full of those.
Oh,
Because they
I
are, quite frankly, the nicest thing you could put in your mouth.
I beg to differ.
One of the nicest things.
we all went, really? But I bet, do you know what, Lewis? I bet that could be arranged because I don't think that would be too hard for somebody to sort that for you. Maybe if you wish and wish and wish hard enough, Santa will be listening tonight and he'll sort it out.
Hard.
Stop being so naughty.
And if whoever sorts out Lewis's,
That's hard.
whoever sorting out Lewis's Christmas stocking full of knobby nuts, can I have a Christmas stocking with a Les Paul custom in it, please?
Yeah, there you go, you see. Go on then, Phil. What's going to go in your stocking?
Oh, fucking hell, this is going to be weird.
Pheasant.
Guinea fowl.
Some foie gras and some like caviar and some great people.
Yes, pheasant.
Fetch me my stocking.
Oh, God. Right, let me get you back on track. Okay, next question is, all right then, this is kind of similar. What would you put in Santa's bulging sack?
Oh dear God. Oh dear.
Brian's going to say Kate Beckinsale.
Cool, blimey. Yeah.
You can't answer Kate Beckinsale to every question.
I'll think of something different. Okay, come back to me. I'll think of somebody different. Yvonne Strahovski. Yvonne Strahovski.
You wouldn't believe his girlfriend's on the call, would you?
No.
He's so naughty.
Are you offended,
Right.
Lewis?
What, am I offended?
Go on, then. Who else is putting something in Sandra's bulging sack? Quick, quick, quick. We got more questions.
I don't. Why am I putting it in his sack? For what purpose?
Well,
So he can bring it you.
yeah, so you can take it to other people.
Well, you can bring it back to me.
Bend the Telecaster.
You've got to overcomplicate it, haven't you? Like, why is it going in the sack? It doesn't matter. Just what would you put in the sack? For God's sake.
Yeah, what?
Put what?
Love and happiness.
Oh,
and
look at that. How cute is that?
Puppies.
World peace.
Love, happiness and puppies.
World
Perfect.
peace.
Well,
All right. I'm moving you on.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, put him in the sack and throw him away. Yeah. So, all right then. Okay. This is how I find out whether you're a wrong un or not. Would you put a Yorkshire pudding on a Christmas dinner?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Bri, we never have a Yorkshire pudding on a Christmas dinner, so you can
I
shut
know.
up.
But you're asking me, would I put one on? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I would.
You could put it on your Christmas. You could put it on your Christmas dinner if your Christmas dinner was beef.
Exactly. It goes with beef.
I don't care. I'd eat a Yorkshire
It goes
pudding.
with anything you want it to go with.
It does.
Yeah,
No,
it
it
does.
doesn't.
It does.
Yorkshire pudding and custard is shit.
Do you know what? I'm going to tell you something that will surprise you. A Yorkshire pudding with lemon and sugar in, like a pancake, is amazing. Or fill it up with ice cream, you know, like a Mr. Whippy. And it's a bit like, you remember those shells that you used to have filled with ice cream from the Iceman? It's a bit like ice cream, man. It's a bit like that.
From the ice.
I used to work in a pub. We used to when I worked in a pub, we'd just try anything, you know, because we had access to all these things. Like, tried all the optics, tried sticking anything in a Yorkshire pudding. Let's not go down that route. So, all right then. So you're all wrong uns then, as far as I'm concerned, because you don't have beef on Christmas dinner. All right then. If you had a light up red nose like Rudolph, where would you stick it?
In Santa's sack.
And Bri's not allowed to answer with Kate Beckinsale.
I've got one.
Go on then.
Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm outraged. The lot of you.
Where else are you going to stick this red nose, Rudolph's nose?
Rudolph's nose.
Where the sun don't shine.
Right up Boris Johnson's arsehole.
Well, let's hope he's not watching the show. He'll be frightened.
Oh,
he is.
He'll be watching it for sure.
Yeah, I'll drop
He
him
said
there.
it's Dave's nudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope he's watching it, because maybe then he can realise we're good at what we do and we don't need to retrain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
Controversial.
you lot. I've got a job in cyber. I'm off.
All right, couple more questions then. Okay, sprouts, yucky or yummy?
Yummy.
Yuck. Wild.
Disgusting.
Yeah, do thumbs up or thumbs down. Yeah, I love them.
With
Devil
pancetta.
cabbages. Devil cabbages.
Devil cabbage.
Of course, Phil's has to be with punch. Shut up. Can't just have a sprout.
Glass of
Alright.
76.
Served on a grilled swan's beak.
Well, it might interest you to know that I interviewed Benji Webb yesterday, and I asked him the same question. He says he cooks them, freezes them, and eats them like little ice cubes. How weird!
Oh, no.
Too far.
And I'll tell you what, I'm hoping his interview will go out before your interview, because otherwise that's a spoiler alert. But anyhow, next question. Eggnog, same. Yucky or yummy?
Yeah, love it.
Disgusting.
Never had it.
Oh.
Tried it. I'll drink
Do
it.
you know what I never need? I never need in any drink I ever have. Egg.
Egg, I know. Do you know what? Eggnog tastes really nice, and while you're drinking it, you suddenly go, "This is an interesting consistency." Oh, it's got whipped up raw eggs in it, so it tastes nice. But then I realise and get put off. But it's not about me anyway. Last question then: would you rather get a fake moustache or a fortune-telling fish from a cracker?
Fortune telling thing.
Oh.
Oh, the one you put in your hand.
Yeah. And it
All
curls
them
up.
crazy.
It passes out and then tells you you've got 8 or something. Yeah. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah. No,
To be fair, Byron's still got his moustache on.
Hours of fun with the fortune-telling fish, for sure. But I think it's a tough one because they're my 2 favourite cracker items. All right, then final question. What would be the dream Christmas present for the band to receive this year?
I would say the dream Christmas present from my perspective would be the lift of lockdown and the chance to put a gig on. That would be it.
Amen.
I agree with that.
More than that, can you? That's it.
Yeah.
Blowjob off Kate Beckinsale.
And billing it download, preferably.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
A couple of million quid wouldn't go amiss either if we just like putting it out there.
Oh yeah, as well.
Yeah. I'm sure you could do a fair bit with a couple of million quid. You probably wouldn't even, you'd probably just sack the band off and just go and sit on a yacht.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
With my job in sober.
Yeah. Sure.
What would you go for, Kaz?
My dream Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
Brian's so excited now. Brian is mega excited.
Please make it happen, God.
Keys to a Mustang or I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, keys to a Corvette. That'd be nice. That's my dream car. That'll
Just the
do.
keys to it.
I get modest.
No, no Corvette, just the keys.
The keys.
Just the keys, yeah, no car.
Yeah, all right. I fucked that up, didn't I? All right, the actual car has to go with it, of course. I was thinking about it being in my stocking and me opening it, and there was my little keys and me going, oh, and there it is on the drive, all shiny and black and yummy, and with the top down and all that.
Okay,
Or maybe one of those yachts. Okay, maybe a massive yacht and a mansion. There we go.
I'll get you a Corvette, but it'll be about this big in a Matchbox box. Is that all right? I'll put it on the driver if you want.
Oh, great. Mate. All right. All right then. So, yeah, a rock star with a lot of money and a Corvette.
In fact, Kaz, just quickly before you go then, that's all very well, a Mustang, but it would have to be one particular Mustang. Which one would it be?
69.
It would have to be, for me, Eleanor.
A Shelby Mustang.
GT 500.
GT.
Off Gone in 60 Seconds. Have you seen the film?
No.
Go watch that film. Go
All
watch
right.
it.
Okay.
It's rubbish.
On that note, I've got no more questions, so we'll just have to leave it there. Yeah, that's it, all done. So, so thank you guys. Thank you, all of you, Dave, Byron, Phil, Lewis, and Brian from Gin Annie. It's been awesome catching up with you. I've been Kaz Parker, and this is for MMH Radio's Christmas Webfest. So, happy Christmas, everybody.
Christmas, guys.
Happy
Thank you,
Christmas.
Kaz. Happy Christmas,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I can't go on Frances here of Tuesday evening's Raw Breakers show on MMH, the home of rock radio, and I'm now joined by Chris of Absolva for our Christmas Webfest 2020. Chris, welcome.
Hello, thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for joining. Let's start right back at the beginning. So can you tell me a little bit about the history of Absolva and how you formed back in 2012? Am I right in saying that you and Martin were in a band prior?
Yeah, myself, Martin, the drummer, and Luke, my brother, we were all in a band called Fury UK. And that band was together probably since I left high school. And the reason why Absolva was created in 2012 was because Fury UK got a support slot for Iced Earth on the European tour. And at the end of that tour, their bass player left. And Luke, my brother, was the bass player in Fury UK. And they asked him to join. So because that was a very tight three-piece band, we decided to kind of put Fury UK on a long hiatus, and we created Absolva. And along the way, through other time gaps and touring possibilities and everything, Luke ended up rejoining us anyway on guitar. So created this four-piece double twin lead guitar heavy metal band, and yeah, we've achieved a lot since 2012, and we've been constantly touring, probably up until this year. So
yeah,
that's the rough background. I'm sure there's lots of bits I've missed out.
Mm-hmm. Bits and pieces along the way, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So how do you feel as a group that you've evolved from your first group to where you're at now, apart from obviously gaining a member, and you've known each other for quite a while. So in terms of your sound and recording and your approach to writing music, how do you think you've evolved?
It's just experience, really. I think we've still got the, similar heads to when we were younger. Even though some of us aren't that old now, but we've been at it such a long time, and we've never really turned our back on touring. We've always just tried to keep going as many tour dates as possible. Some years we were doing up to like 250 shows a year.
Oh.
And so the songwriting, I think we've definitely improved and, developed along the way. And, myself working with Blaze Bailey along the way, and Luke working with Iced Earth, we've picked up some, different tips here and there for production purposes. So it's been a fun journey, really, and we're constantly trying to perfect what we do. So we're never sort of like feeling, oh yeah, we're pretty good now, let's just cruise along. We're always trying to better ourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
Awesome. And you mentioned obviously that you've obviously done quite a lot of touring and you've known each other for so long, but what would you say are some of the biggest highlights that stick with you?
Oh, there's a long list. I mean, the first time you get in the van and you get that ferry over to Europe, that was always a highlight moment for me. We did a gig supporting Saxon in the UK, and the London show was Shepherd's Bush Empire. That always stuck in my mind. But there's some, there's more sort of down to earth sort of successes, that are high, put high regard for, like the first time we go out and do a headline tour across Europe and we're filling the small clubs that we're playing, that was always a sense of achievement for me, so yeah, there's lots of great things, and there's always Spinal Tap moments where you remember a great thing at the time, but then when somebody asks you, it's like, oh, tell us a funny moment on tour. And there's loads of funny moments that happen on tour all the time, but to say them again, it's always a, well, maybe you had to be there sort of moment.
It's the magical way kind of thing.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. So this month, you've of course released your latest live album, or the live experience album, Live in Europe. And firstly, you've released this on a really cool blue vinyl. So was this a group decision? Because I know that you've used that format before as well on previous albums. So what makes you want to release on vinyl?
Well, it all sort of tied in nicely. You know, we wanted to keep the momentum up through 2020, through obviously difficult COVID times, and I found in my sort of like backup files and all my hard drives, I found all these great concerts from sort of the past 4 or 5 years. So I thought it'd be great to have a live album to come out through this year. And of course, it means that we don't all have to be together in the studio to make a new release. And I always wanted to do a live album that was similar to sort of the 70s live albums, like If You Want Blood, You Got It, AC/DC, where each track was from like a different town, different country. So kind of adapted that kind of thing, where we had some gigs from France, gigs from Germany, some Sweden and Belgium. And then it all came under a certain time, and we thought, well, it'd be great if we could release this on CD and blue vinyl at the same time. And the artwork looks absolutely fantastic. You know, we got the same guy who did our last studio album, who also works with Maiden and Star Wars. So the front cover has that sort of like authentic sort of thing that we wanted, but you can't really get much more credible than I Maiden and Star Wars. So it's definitely my favorite cover.
I'm thinking about the cover and I'm thinking, God, that does actually tick all the boxes. That's great.
It makes sense now, doesn't it?
Interesting fact of the day.
Yeah.
So obviously, unfortunately, we can't ignore the current situations that are happening worldwide with COVID. It's affected many bands, much like yourselves. And just out of curiosity, what's your view on the pandemic and the impact that it's had on the music industry? Like, where do you see it heading for 2021?
Well, a few people have asked me this. It's very difficult. I mean, as much as I'd like to get back on stage as soon as I possibly can, I also don't want to put the general public and my fans at risk. So I don't want to encourage somebody to buy a ticket to see Absolva if I don't feel that everybody's going to walk away from that concert feeling absolutely safe. And I just don't really want that on my conscience, really, you know, if somebody catches COVID because they went to go see an Absolva gig. So it's all about timing, really. It's got to be the right time, and everybody's got to feel as safe as they possibly can be. And I'm hoping, you know, by the time we get to festival season 2021, we'll have more outdoor shows where it seems to be a bit safer, more people get vaccinated, and then hopefully we get to some sort of normality at the back end of 21, beginning of 2022. But it's such a horrible situation, you know. Mm-hmm. We've just got to get through it as best as we can.
Pretty much, yeah. That's it's kind of thrown in at the deep end. Everyone's got to survive themselves, kind of thing. It's crazy.
That's it.
You've set up this year as well an official fan club. So for those who want to learn a little bit more about it, where can they go and what kind of things are available?
Well, you can find out all the information on absolva.com. And the Absolva fan club, it was basically just something that I wanted to do for quite some time. And it's similar vein to how the I Maiden fan club kind of runs. And you get like monthly goodies, you get your own fan club t-shirts. We do like a special magazine with, you know, nice photographs, interviews with the band, fan club patches, and we do different types of merch every month because it's like a monthly subscription. This month we sent out some Absolva Christmas cards as a little bit of a thank you to everybody that joined us. Absolva posters. It's all sort of the added, you know, gizmos, gadgets, merch, memorabilia, and you know, it's a good way of us keeping in contact with the fans, and with the subscription, you've got access to lots of behind the scene footage videos that we give you a special code for on the website, so they can see what we're all up to, all the band members are up to. And then if we're in the studio, they can see behind the footage stuff in the studio. And when we get back touring again, they can see all on the road footage. So it's really fun. It's not just the merch, it's keeping, you know, close contact with the fans as well.
Keeping that engagement going.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So pandemic aside, what goals have you got for 2021? So what can we expect from Absolva?
Well, we're hopefully working on a new studio album, another studio album, which we want to, you know, just want to keep the momentum up. We want to make sure that we're still pumping out material. We don't want to just get into too much of a relaxed mode. So we're doing a lot of the writing, a bit like this, like we're doing now. We're doing a lot of the writing through Zoom and remotely, because we're all kind of scattered about the country at the moment. So we've got a new album, and then hopefully come festival season, we can get out to a lot of these festivals that kind of got moved from 2020 to 2021. Mm-hmm. And then it's, you know, it's waiting on the touring. I'm looking at possibly doing a new solo album towards the end of 2021 as well. So I've already made a lot of the writing ideas and projects for that. So it's just keeping busy, keeping occupied, and keeping, as you say, engagement with the fans, and you know, not getting too much, not getting into a rut about anything.
That's always good.
Yeah.
I know that. Well, Chris, it's been lovely speaking to you. Thank you ever so much for your time. And I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas. And thank you on behalf of everyone at MMH for taking part in the Christmas Webfest.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Above came down to show us the light. how are you all?
Good, thanks. Yeah.
Right, thanks. Yeah.
Nice to get together. It's the first time I've seen Mario in virtually seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since
how are you,
that
Maz?
gig. All right.
Yeah.
Is everyone keeping safe?
Yeah, doing our best. Yeah. Yeah, working from home.
I haven't left on.
Yeah.
I know, Maz. It's horrible, isn't it?
But they deliver beer though, so.
I saw that post. He said you got some beer delivered. Cheers.
You see, so we're self-medicating and getting by.
Yeah.
That's the best we can do, I think, I suppose, at the minute.
Yeah. What tier are you in, Courtney? Do you know yet?
I think they've announced that we're in 2.
All right. Yeah, we're in 3 in the Midlands.
John,
you're in 2, aren't you, John? Because John's in Shropshire. I don't know if you know, but we're quite spread out. Voodoo, Sioux. John and Nick are in Shropshire, place called Shifnal. Mario's in the Forest of Dean, down Gloucester way, Herefordshire way, and I'm in the Midlands in Walsall. So it's mad, really, how we're all separated.
Yeah. Have you guys had a chance at all since March to see face to face, or has this literally been the first?
We got together for a virtual gig at KK's Steel Mill. That was for Better Than Live.
Yeah.
But since then, nothing at all.
Yeah. When was that, John? Was that the 3rd of October, something like that, or was it set? I kind of forget now. The way time's flying by.
Do you know? It's times like this. I wish we had Bill here because he knows all the dates. Yeah. But I can't remember when that was.
Yeah. I think it was the 3rd of October, possibly.
That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was us, Piston,
Wolfjaw,
and
Iconic Eye.
Iconic Eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little. It was £10 a virtual ticket, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Good, actually. We ended up with some good video out of it, to be fair. So it was very strange playing to nobody.
Yeah, I bet that was an experience.
And the lighting people, that was about all we could play to, So very, very odd atmosphere.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Great setup.
What's that, Maz?
Great setup.
Oh yeah.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very
big
good.
Stage, big lights, great sound.
Yeah.
Big flames.
Yeah, production was amazing. Yeah, with the flames and the lights and everything.
In fact, we've put some of the videos up on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we're putting more up as we go through. So basically, the whole of the set that we did at KK's will end up on YouTube. So if anyone wants to watch it, they can.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, and like I say, it must have been quite the experience to just do it. But, you're so used to maybe getting a response from the crowd.
All we had was I think 2 sound engineers and 3 lighting crew doing. It's like, yay!
that sounds really good, though. I mean, definitely an experience that you'll take with you, certainly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, but I mean, how has the pandemic, kind of affected you all and the band? I mean, you had to cancel.
Well, all the gigs got cancelled. Luckily, we just finished our album off, so that didn't impact on that. But what it has done is obviously we tend to sell a lot of our stuff at the gigs. So of course, with no gigs, we had to quickly get it up online and sell it through a website, which you tend to do anyway. But obviously, it would have been nice to actually go out and promote it. And we haven't had a chance to promote the album. It's just sort of been released and that's it, So maybe next year, hopefully we get a chance to do a bit more promotion on it and tell people about it. But I think it's still selling, but obviously it would have been nice to actually go and do some gigs and say, here's our new album,
Yeah. Have you got a copy, Courtney?
I don't, but I did.
Bill sent you one.
I don't believe so, but I've got your album, the one before.
Yeah. Grotesque. Yeah. Okay, we'll send you one.
Oh, thanks.
Send you one next week. Yeah.
Amazing. But yeah, so I mean, it's been strange for everyone. I think a lot of bands have also said that kind of the tour that comes after the album is kind of like that icing on the cake. That's the final bit to the album is actually
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah.
So it must feel like quite incomplete work for you guys at the minute, kind of just missing that last stage.
It sort of ended up as a bit of a damp squib because we did it all, got all excited about going out and promoting it, and then all of a sudden that was just taken away. It was just a shame.
We had a launch party which was really successful in February in Cannock in the Midlands, and I think that was probably middle to end of Feb, just before the first lockdown kicked in. So it would have been nice to keep that momentum going, but obviously it didn't, you know. So yes, but what can you do? Everyone's in the same position, really. So
yeah, no, absolutely. But it's the Professor Balthazar's Psychedelic Medicine Show.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to just explain a bit about kind of that vision behind the album, kind of where you generated the name from, and kind of that process a little bit?
Well, I think Nick, who's not on the call, our singer,
he probably would have needed Nick to do it. That's it.
He would have been the best one to sort of talk you through that, really.
He
I mean, I just remember the kids' program when we were younger. Professor Balthazar. It was like I think it was a Polish cartoon, a bit like Polish Peppa Pig back in the day. But yeah. So other than that, I don't know. Do you know any more, John or Maz?
Yeah, he came up with the idea of this. It's a bit of a sort of concept album, but it's not really a concept album. But to put it together, that all the songs have got something related to each other, and it was that sort of snake oil sort of carousel fair theme, and that's where he came up with the idea for Professor Balthazar as being like the ringleader, if you like. I think it's based vaguely on that. I don't think we managed to get it completely right, but it was something along those lines that he decided that he was going to change his persona from being the bizarre-looking Indian into this Professor Balthazar. So, and that was it, really. It's not that exciting, but that's
he did have a bit of a pseudonym thing going on and a presence on the internet.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was something for him to hide behind as he got up to his mischievous deeds and what have you, but he certainly used that profile and got around. And I think people are different, aren't they? If you dress up or if you put fancy dress on or anything like that, it changes you, it affects you. And I suppose being exposed to the internet and having a chance to be someone else and do something else probably triggered, something in him. Thought, you know what, this is something I want to go along and explore. And certainly when he's on stage, I mean, you don't know. You'll have to ask him whether it's like a mask to hide behind, but certainly dressing up and entering into a different sort of like realm or zone. It kind of helps, it makes the whole evening that much more special because of it.
Yeah, that alter ego kind of that personal life and just kind of change into
I'm just going to check, make sure he hasn't messaged us saying he's trying to get on or he's struggling. Bear with.
That's all right. I'll keep an eye out on a little thing at the bottom in case.
No, he's not. No, we've got a little group chat going of how to get on, and just in case he's saying, guys, is this working? He's not come back on.
Okay.
We'll leave him. Never
mind. So is there any song on that album or a few songs on that album that you guys specifically were most looking forward to play live? I mean, they're all, obviously you're going to enjoy all of them, you guys created them, but are there just some that you just think, I just can't wait to play that one to people?
That's a very good question, that.
We've always enjoyed playing the new ones because, I mean, you can't tell looking at us, but we've been around for 30 years.
Yeah, formed in 1991.
And people still want to hear those original songs, and we really enjoy playing those. But now it's a real battle. What do we put into the set? Because there's so much to choose from. And as you're writing new songs, you really do look forward to getting them in the set, playing them and enjoying them. and they are really great songs. Nick's got such a way of putting lyrics and words across. All the choruses are really big and always something that people can relate to, but in different ways. So, you know, it's not just the fun of playing them, but they mean something as well. So we were looking forward to playing a lot of them. A couple that stick in my mind that I enjoyed playing at KK's was Pandora's Box.
Yeah.
That's been opened now, so we'll see how that fares. And also Better Man is a cracking song. And again, but with Better Man, it's really accessible. But with all of Nick's songs, there's always that dark undertone. So yeah, you can get snapping your fingers to them, singing along to them really easily. But there's also something else that gets you thinking and pulls you into the lyrics that little bit deeper as well. So yeah, I've enjoyed playing those songs, and we're gonna have to wait until next year now before we play some more.
Well, to be fair, I'd like to hear you play Dreamcatcher with Nick, to be fair.
That surprised us, didn't it? That was a real surprise, because we played it once in a rehearsal and Nick had half of the idea for the lyrics. I went into the studio because of working and struggling to get out of my job. I went into the studio, and Mark, who we've worked with since day one, Mark Stewart at Mad Hat Studios, he said, well, you know, I've heard about it, so give me a go. Let me have a hear. I'll have a listen, and, you know, we'll take it from there. And he started recording it. So all I did was record the bass. And then when Nick went in to do his part, Mark played it to him, and Nick started singing along to it. Before you knew it, they chopped it around a bit, and it became the full song. So even though we knew kind of what to expect, when it was finished and polished, it really, really struck a chord with a lot of people. It was a real surprise and a real tangent to what you would expect from Voodoo Sioux.
Yeah.
So we can share it with you via Messenger, but it's on our Voodoo Sioux channel on YouTube, so you could access it there as well. Nige banged together a quick video, the boredom of lockdown, so that there's some
video.
images to look at with it as well. But it's a really magical song.
Yeah.
So that did surprise all of us. That really did stand out in the end.
It's just bass guitar, Courtney, and vocals. That's it. Nothing, no drums, no guitar, just bass guitar and vocals, like a ballady feel, really. We'll have to send you the link, but we'll send you the CD next week, because you'll hear it on there anyway.
If Tim Burton could write a nursery rhyme, that'll be it.
Yeah.
That's an amazing description. I've never heard something like that before.
Really good. All I can remember is Mark trying to get me to sing the harmonies on it, which I'd never heard before, so I was struggling, but it's all there. It's nice to it's a really beautiful song to listen to be fair. It's completely different on the album from everything else that's on there. And also it's quite handy for if I break a string live, that means that they can still carry on play something while I change my guitar strings. So we've got that as an option.
Yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Yeah, no, I really appreciate. Well, obviously I love music, but yeah, like you say, when you have a song and you kind of listen to it the first time, you're like, right, okay, yeah, I like that song. But then you listen to it again and really pay attention to what they're actually saying, and you get those kind of double meanings. It opens up the song to just a whole new level of music, and I think it's quite a powerful thing. So yeah, that's amazing. So with booking gigs and things, have you guys found it to be more competitive, kind of getting things back on track, like when you had to kind of postpone or cancel? Have you found anything to be a bit more competitive to kind of rebook onto? Because I know everyone must be feeling the same at the minute of trying to get more tours.
Lots of the stuff got cancelled, but it seemed that a lot of the bigger shows, if you like, just got moved, and they just asked if we were still available for those dates. So I don't think we've lost any gigs as such. They've just been moved,
rescheduled. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that has gone by the by that hasn't is definitely not happening. Yeah, they've just been moved. It was a shame. We were looking forward to them, but they just moved again. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's quite good then. I've know a few people that were just like having to rebook entire tours and finding the venues again when they'd already now actually been booked to something else. But that's really good actually. You guys have a couple
I think so. I think we're okay actually. I think it's just a question. It's all being just moved forward. That was all.
Yeah, you guys have a couple of festivals booked. You even have a gig going into 2022. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah. Don't ask me what it is, but we have.
No, that's awesome. I can't wait to when everything opens up again. I'll definitely have to come and watch you guys at one of them. As this is obviously part of our Christmas festival, I'm going to ask you guys a couple of Christmas themed questions. Well, are you guys Christmas fans, or are you kind of more Krampus?
That's a good question. Are we Christmas? Well, I'm not particularly Christmassy. Having said that, both me and Nigel have actually appeared on a Christmas album. We know.
Yeah. I'd say like I don't know. I'm a bit Christmassy, but it's going to be a weird one this year. Definitely. Yeah.
Are there any kind of Christmas films that you watch every year, or are you just kind of like, nope, just flick it over to another channel?
I like Elf.
I like Elf.
Yeah. I like a bit of Home Alone.
That's a good film.
Yeah.
I like Elf.
I'm a Bruce Willis fan, then I am. It's not a Christmas film, but
I was just going to ask.
To be fair, Maz, you're absolutely right, actually. You can watch that one over and over again.
But was it Die Hard 1 or 2? I can't even remember.
It's Die Hard 1, isn't it? Is it Die Hard 1 or Die Hard 2?
I thought it was 1. Now you're making me double guess, but...
I think
it was 1, yeah. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was.
That was what I was going to ask. Or did you think Die Hard was a Christmas film, yes or no?
Yeah. Well, it is now. It is now.
If you want it to be, then it can be. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's an alternative age now, isn't it? A lot of the norms of Christmas just keep changing, as many things do. So why not? Yeah. Traditional Christmas meal, that's changed a lot as well, as people cater for vegetarians and things like that, and our palate gets wider and wider. We're eating from all over the world. It's a good time for exploring all sorts of weird and wonderful drinks.
Yeah.
That's always something to look forward to as well. Obviously, the social element of it is what's really missing. This year there'll be far less hugs, far less people to wish all the best to, and to see, going out to the pub when it's packed and having a few drinks.
Tell you what is depressing. If you go onto Facebook, and there's lots of some of the smaller venues that we played, and even venues that I play with my other band, you can see them saying basically, if we don't get some help, they won't be there. And it's quite that is quite depressing, because even though obviously we're quite lucky that we play a few of the smaller venues, but we're quite lucky that we do end up playing mostly some of the larger venues with as supports, as well as on the festivals, which is great. But a lot of the smaller venues that we would have probably played at back in the day, as it were, aren't going to be there, and it's such a shame that some of these are just going to disappear. I mean, I think the Gifford is struggling, isn't it? From what
and the station where we launched our album, Dave and Andrea, they're really quite worried and concerned. They've invested so much time building up a really cracking venue in Cannock. It's just the right size. It's got a great stage, great sound system, really, really welcoming people, a lot of time and effort and money invested into the place. And where it should be sort of like gathering momentum and giving them returns now, so that could keep it going and start paying off their debts and what have you, they're in a position now where they won't be able to see a future, and that's really, really alarming after spending so much time, and really demoralising for them as a family. But that's the same story echoed in every town where there's a great venue. So there is a great deal of concern and a great deal of support for these venues as well, where people are, there's like funds, fund me funds and things like that. There's some of them are trying to alternative things. So people who go there and have a social distance evening, a set number of people and things like that. And it just helps them tick over. So any support to the music scene, I mean, bands are okay because we can still sell some merch, we can still sell our album, we've still got that presence, and we're keeping ourselves busy. But with venues, which normally is our bread and butter as well, that they would find it a lot harder to do that, to be able to carry on. So yeah, it is a concerning time for them.
Yeah, no, because I live in Milton Keynes and we've got two quite distinct small venues, and when that kind of announcement of who was getting that government funding came out, one of them got it and the other didn't. So we are kind of all biting our nails at the minute as to what's going to happen to the one that didn't get it. So because they don't even know yet. So it's hard.
Nice. Can you remember where we played in Milton Keynes?
Yeah, was it the schoolhouse? The old schoolhouse, was it called?
Yeah, was
yeah.
When we with the balcony
in the 90s again. Yeah.
It might be a little bit before my time. I'm only.
It might still be there, but it might be called something else.
Yeah, no, I mean, the ones that the two that I know of that are like quite big in like the alternative scene, they do quite a lot of rock and metal and stuff. Is the Crawford Arms, and MK11, and I'm sure we did have a couple of others. I know that there were some that because I moved kind of in this neck of the woods, probably a little bit after some of the other older venues were here. So I do hear a couple of people talk about them every now and again. So
it might not even be there, to be fair. It's probably housing.
Yeah, probably is now. Yeah.
So out of everybody in the band, who would you say would most likely be on the naughty list and why?
Yeah, I think that'll be Nick more than anyone else.
Nick.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
We don't know why, we just do.
You're just guaranteed to be on there somewhere.
Yeah.
No worries. Do you guys have a kind of last sign-off message for your fans that you just want to say?
Okay, we'd like to thank everybody actually who's supported us through the years, and especially some of the ones that when we split up and then didn't do anything for lots of years and came back, and it's nice to see them rock up at the gigs as well. It's nice to see some of the younger kids get what we do, and even though we're obviously a lot older than probably a lot of the other bands on the gigs and the circuit, we still seem to resonate with a lot of the music does. Maybe they might be shocked when they see how old we are when we're actually playing, but it's great to see that actually our music actually goes across the age bracket, as it were. So really, for all the people who bought our t-shirts and the merchandise and helped us and supported us and shared our stuff on social media and you know, got the word out. I mean, we've got some great fans in America that are in Japan who really do. But bizarrely, every time we put a new T-shirt out or something, they're straight on, I want it, and they'll buy it. And the actual postage is more than the actual T-shirt to get stuff out to the States. But they're happy to pay, and as soon as they get it, they put it on social media, and they've helped us sell more CDs around the world and what have you. So I think just a general thanks to all the people who have supported us.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll come and enjoy some more Chasing the Voodoo, as we call our little fan group. So that's really just a big thank you for all the people who've turned up and said hi.
It's our 30th anniversary next year, Courtney.
Oh, wow.
30 years since we did the first gig, so hopefully we'll be celebrating that. And then you know,
I think that's at the station, isn't it, Nige? I think.
Yeah, I think so, at the station in Cannock, hopefully. Yeah, and we'll try and get a few more in, as many as we can, you know, next year. And then, like, just for people to check us out in between gigs, just follow us on social media, which seems to be the big, you know, the main platforms these days. You know, we've got stuff on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So we try and keep people updated with what we're doing.
We're quite modern now, aren't we, Nigel?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, what do they call it? In with the kids or something? I don't know.
We're down with the kids.
Down with the kids.
Let's face it, when we started,
I was looking for.
When we started, Courtney, we to tell people about our gigs, we'd actually send out envelopes with letters in,
a mailing list,
people, and they're like on a mailing list. There was none of Facebook or just join this group and just here's our gig. It was very, very different when we started. It was cassettes.
And put posters up illegally in the town you was playing a week or two before. You go around with a roll of posters and a paintbrush and a bucket with paste in, and just paste the wall and stick a poster up and look out for the police, and then carry on to the next area.
I'm glad you said that, Nige.
That's how we used to. Again, showing our age. Back in the day, there was no social media. It was all literally letters and posters.
And we could sell our recordings on a cassette.
Yeah.
They're bringing cassettes back.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I know.
You never know; they might be worth something, Nigel. If anybody's going, I doubt that very much.
Everyone's gonna, want their old cars back with the.
Yeah, with the cassette players in. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to have a
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure.
I hope you guys stay safe and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Great. We'll send you a CD.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. We'll send you a CD.
Oh, thank you. I'm so looking forward to that.
Okay.
Thank you. If you don't like it, you can always turn it into a clock.
No, I'm sure I will love it. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you. See you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
See you all. Merry Christmas.
yeah, yeah, you make me. Yeah, 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 you make me. Yeah, 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 you make me. Wanna be a better man. Yeah, 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 you make me. Yeah, 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 you make me. Yeah, 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 you make me. Wanna be a better man. You make me whole, you make me real, you make it something I can feel. You make it right, you make it right, you make me wanna be a better man. A better man. A better man. You make me wanna be a better man. Thank you very much. Gotta get you off the street. You lose the pain when you're dead on your feet. Lose your eyes and you lose your mind, and you watch the blind man lead the blind. It's all here in black and white. Now don't be shy, 'cause you know they'll bite. Don't hide, 'cause you know they'll find you. They're standing right behind. So lead us not into temptation. Lead us not into the light. Lead us into our own salvation in the garden. Touch the devil and he strokes your hand, but that don't make you no less of a man. It's gonna bury you in flowers and weeds and drag you down till your backbone bleeds. It seems you never wanna wait your turn. You've played with fire, now you're gonna burn. Spread your ashes way before you're gone, and I guess it's me that's gonna take you home. So lead us not into temptation. Lead us not into the light. Lead us into our own salvation in the garden. Oh yeah. Danced and we sang and we span our webs, and we took the night to its very edge. and then slept as the twilight stole our eyes. And we danced and we sang and we span our webs, and we took the light to its very edge, and then slept as the twilight stole our eyes. Started to We keep running on empty. Sooner or later we're gonna break down.
Hi, I'm Kaz Parker for MMH, the home of rock radio, joined today by Angelo, Todd, Jack, Ben, Louis, all from the awesome Collateral. So, hey guys, welcome. Hey. Lads. Dance straight away. So, obviously, really super excited to have you here on Zoom. This is part of our exclusive Christmas MMH Radio Webfest. So thanks for catching up with me. This is all about festive times. So I'm going to start by asking you, how are you finding life at the moment with the big bad virus spoiling all the fun?
I think I'll kick this one off.
COVID Jack's going to go first.
Yeah. So I got a result back from a test today, which means I'm technically positive, which also means I can't leave the house for 10 days. Not that there's much to do at the minute anyway. No. But yeah, it's boring as rubbish. Am I allowed to swear?
I think you can, yeah. Does it suck a big bag of it?
Shits at the minute. We should have toured so many places and met some amazing guys. And yeah, we haven't been able to do any of that, unfortunately.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like Jack said, we were meant to do 22 countries this year.
Yeah.
With, the likes of Heat, Skid Row, Reckless Love, and obviously we already did Phil X and stuff like that. So we already got the taste of touring at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And we were in the swing of things. Obviously the album got released and it went pretty mental for us. It got top 5 in the rock charts, and then all of a sudden it's like bang.
Yeah.
Not now. It's just So, but I mean, like you've seen on socials, I've been writing like crazy, and everyone's been pulling their weight in terms of writing. Obviously the new members. So it's like there's going to be a baby boom.
I was going to say you've expanded. So what was behind that then? So obviously Louis, you're new. Rob hasn't joined us today, but how did that come about? Because that's something I don't know the answer to.
We were just bored.
Oh,
yeah, pretty bored.
Bored with each other, and you thought, let's get some new faces in.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we always wanted a keys player. But I mean, a keys player was something that I've always said. It's just to have a keys, you get so much more leverage with keys. There's so much more things you can do. So we had the time to look for the right person, and lucky enough, we kind of struck gold pretty much straight away. And we've known Louis, unfortunately, for quite a while. So
fortunately,
and he can play the guitar a little bit, he can sing a little bit, and so we said, "Fuck it, why not? Come on board." I was when this whole thing happened. I was writing, and Louis would come round. I'd go around Louis, and it just ideas happened, and we just kind of went, you know what? Let's see what everyone thinks and give it a go, come to rehearsal, and then the sound molded together, and the sound got bigger, and we've got more balls now, literally.
More balls. Yeah, you are.
It's nice. It just means that when we do then headline Wembley and shit like that, then the sound's gonna be fucking awesome.
Amazing. Oh well, that's good news. Well, sorry, did somebody else want to go for it?
Yeah, and obviously, like the other thing was, obviously we were like, we wanted to expand our sound, but we also decided that we actually wanted to earn less money per gig as well. like a few hands just to split it up a little bit more.
He's got too much money, man. Too much money.
Hey, Jack, I'll tell you what we do with the money. How about...
I got a great idea, guys.
We all know you're not in it for the money. You couldn't possibly be, because you're planning to retrain in cyber, aren't you?
Oh man, no, trust me. If we were in this for the money, we'd be long gone.
I don't even know what cyber is. Is it like...
Nobody knows what
I don't even know
cyber
what money is.
Oh.
Have you seen the little the music video on the whiteboard? We've actually put the the slogan there.
I did see it.
Reboot,
No one's
reskill,
mentioned it.
rethink.
No one has mentioned it, which is pretty funny. So
Well, there you go. Well, I did notice it at the time. I absolutely did. So there we go. Maybe that's why it was in my head. Well, you mentioned about keeping busy, and socially you have kept very busy. You've been putting loads of stuff out, not least today's little I'm writing and this is the chorus I've created from Angelo. Short and sweet and to the point. But
I called up Todd literally before this interview, and I said to him, listen man, I've been at this fucking song for about 7 hours now, and it starts to become like ABC, it's like na, 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 and you start getting really aggravated with it.
Twinkle Little Star.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a banger, mate. That's a banger.
Can't play Black Sheep anymore.
No.
Type it in on YouTube, won't come up.
Wow.
But I was going to say, I mean, evidently you have been more than just a bit busy, because you did mention that you released the album earlier in the year, so I'm sure that would keep you very, very busy. But you've just released a new single, Can't Hold Me Down, which you also got classic rock single of the week, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Damn right.
Video with obviously a very ridiculous video, very good, very funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how do you feel about it? Obviously,
it's all off the Todd here.
So obviously, you're really proud of it. How are you feeling about how it's been received?
I think that answers your question.
No, great, man. It was nice because obviously we wanted to write, obviously there's so many bands, or all bands was going to release some sort of COVID song, and that you don't want to be sort of part of the pile that does that. So it was kind of more of people can take it how they want, and I think people have, whether they see it as a rebellious song or not. But the intention was not that. The intention was just to kind of give people a nostalgic thing to kind of find comfort in whilst all this shit happens, basically. And then obviously we were being a bit cheeky with the signage in the actual video and Todd's arse and whatever, but we're just having fun, and that's it. It's just not taking this whole thing seriously, and just having as much fun as we can.
Literally.
You've got to choose, haven't you? You've got to choose to embrace it and make the best of it, I guess, rather than just letting it ruin everything. So yeah. Cool. All right, so obviously you I'm sure you're absolutely gagging to get out and tour again. Have you got anything planned? Because I haven't seen anything in the pipeline.
Well, it's funny to say that. Yeah, I mean, we were meant to do 22 countries this year. It all got postponed until next year, and now next year's postponed until 2022. So, if the festivals happen next year, then great. We're on the main stage at Ramblin' Man.
Yeah.
We're main stage at Steelhouse, main stage at Planet Rock, Winter Storm. What others? Is there any others? I think there's quite a lot of festivals that are doing. So hopefully in-house will be all right. But in terms of touring, because we're touring with American bands, and obviously Reckless Love and Heat, who are from Europe, it's hard. And our booking agents basically said, listen, it's just not going to happen next year. We might have one in October and November in Europe and UK, but again, it's whether their management go ahead with it. We'll know probably in the next 2 months or so. But at the moment, you're looking at 2022 for proper touring.
Oh man, we lost one, by the way, while you were talking.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, Louis.
We lost Louis. He's gone.
That's right.
Oh, well.
Won't be long anyway.
What did we say earlier? He's obviously gone off to have a little. Maybe he's gone to have a poo in a wee or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Or the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that kind of show. All right, cool. So other big news that happened this year, obviously for you, Angelo, huge news about you getting confirmed as playing Steven Tyler in Aerosmith documentary. So that's fucking phenomenal. And again, you should be very proud of yourself. I guess you're super excited. Have you got anything you want to tell us about that, or you can tell us?
First time I've snorted something and felt healthier afterwards, because it was vitamin B powder, and I've never snorted anything more. It was crazy. Yeah, I mean, the amount of vitamin B powder that I had to snort was ridiculous. And then I had to snort like cocoa powder to replicate heroin. It was intense.
Wow.
Really was intense. I mean, I really felt at one point that I was actually living like the life of them. You know, when you're in this dark, dingy room of smoke and it's really hot and you're doing these lines and you've got, you know, the Joe Perry actor basically looking at you kind of all fucked as well. And you start to really kind of fall into this, like, I'm actually fucked sort of thing. It was intense. I mean, you know, like, yeah, I had to, it was very, the filming was cramped into just 1 week, the whole thing. So I had to learn a lot of stuff and learn a lot of moves and stuff like that. But I mean, you know, it was exciting. It was, you know, a lot of people have said, you know, you kind of look like Steven Tyler or whatever. So it was fun. I didn't have to learn a lot whatsoever because I just did what we normally do. Yeah.
When's that going to be out? When's that going to be released?
I think because of this COVID thing, they just haven't really given a date yet. So we'll just have to see. They did say they'll let me know, but you know, got more important things. Collateral was my number one thing. So,
where is it being released? Is it like a straight to DVD thing, or you can let us know where to get it?
It goes out on Netflix.
Oh, brilliant!
Oh, sick! That's going to be sick, dude.
Yeah. We'll all be like, oh, we know him.
So the thing is, I don't know what it's going to come out like. Obviously, because it's a documentary style film where the band are being interviewed, and whilst they're being interviewed and telling their story about their life, there's obviously scenes from their past that I'm then recreating and stuff like that. So
right.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I probably look fucking ridiculous in it. I haven't seen anything. I know for a fact Jack's going to completely take the piss for the rest of my life with this. So,
of course I am.
We're going to see you on the TV and be like, oh my God, is that Angelo?
I love the fact you've got props. What are we going to see next? I can't wait. This is great.
Oh, don't you get excited.
Yeah.
All right then, crazy question. Have you mastered any skills or anything? Well, we've had a bit more time on our hands than we usually have. Have you done anything you haven't done before that's a bit random?
Did a handstand the other day. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I went toilet while doing a handstand.
You know what? In the summer, actually, I'm going to fess up to something because back in the summer, it feels like a lifetime ago when I was on furlough from work, I did a cartwheel, a forward roll, like a gambol, and a sausage roll. That was the best one.
What's a sausage roll?
When you just roll like that, around. But I filmed them all for my friends, and I just basically did it just to be a twat.
Wow.
Actually, mission was accomplished. I was being a twat. Right. He's come back.
Todd, what did you get up to? Go on, what have you learned?
Made a baby.
Made a baby.
Oh, you made a baby.
Yeah, fair. I think that counts.
Vaginas, how they work.
Good.
Well done,
yeah.
I can see Elena. I can see Elena's reflection just staring at you.
Possibly.
Oh, as long as you can't see anything.
She can join us. It's fine. We're all family here. It's all good.
What have you learned, Caroline?
I baked a cake. So apart from my sausage roll, that wasn't impressive enough for you. I baked a cake. I mean, if you do see it on my Facebook, and if you remember, first one I absolutely fucked up because the tin was too big for the mix. So, and then My oven shelf was slopey, so I made like a half cake, half biscuit. So that was quite a phenomenal achievement.
I'd love that. I'd love that.
And then I iced it. I iced it and put dots on it as well. And then I went on to make cakes that looked more normal.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's just right here.
What did you do, Jack? I can get COVID.
Yeah, done that. Got a care job, didn't I? I've been working a care job for 8 months now. Done that. Built a computer.
Oh.
That was hard.
Computer.
Actually, I built 2 computers.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh. Is it kind of the kind of computer like in Wizard of Oz? You know, when it's like the thing. You go around the back and he's doing that.
With a Matrix guy in front.
I didn't even know there was a computer in Wizard of Oz. Is there?
I didn't either.
Well, you know, like there's a little man operating a thing around the back of the big head, isn't there?
You could have said any film. You could have
Not
said
really.
any film, like The Matrix or something. Like,
Yeah, but no. Sorry.
Wizard of Oz.
I just pictured you like that little man with his little, I don't know, it was just like a wind-up thing anyway.
Oh, God.
You know what a computer is? Have you ever seen a computer before? They're not mechanically operated anymore.
Right, well, I'm thinking about homemade computers, aren't I? Maybe not everyone makes things as crap as I do.
It was a homemade computer. You made a homemade computer from scratch.
yeah. Well, I didn't like make the process.
Yeah, you went down to the beach, got the silicon out the sand.
Yeah. I pulled it apart, put it all together, and it worked.
It's like a jigsaw. It's like a grown-up jigsaw.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask you random Christmas. In fact, no, I'm going to ask you Christmas questions, and then I'm going to ask you random ones now. So, what's your favourite Christmas movie then?
Love Actually.
Family Man.
Love Actually. Wow.
It's really good. It is really good.
Look at all you want. It's a
Matrix
fucking
for me.
great film.
Home Alone.
What time of year does Con Air happen?
I'm thinking of Die Hard.
Die
Con
Hard.
Air's dark, mate. You can't watch that at Christmas.
Oh no, hang on, Con Air. Wasn't he taking a present home for his little girl? But I don't know if he
Yes.
was a present.
That's what he was.
Wasn't there a little bunny? He was like,
Yeah.
"Don't touch the bunny" or something.
Yeah. Don't know.
Is that
really
that's
bad
no
American
Christmas
accent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll go with Con Air as well. Actually, fuck it.
Con Air.
But again, could
film.
it could have been for her birthday. I just remember there's a present in it.
There was definitely a little bunny. Yeah. Maybe it was-
Scrooge was pretty good. I like that film.
Which one, Scrooge?
What, Scrooge?
The one with
Bill
Bill
Murray?
Murray in it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Banger.
totally. What about you, Louis? Did you say one?
Yeah, The Matrix. That's a
Traditional
brilliant film.
Christmas film, yeah.
That's traditional. That is traditional.
Groundhog Day.
Great film.
Nice, love that film.
Groundhog Day is a good
Bill
Christmas
Murray.
movie.
Groundhog Day. Love it.
Saw that the other day at work. It is a banger.
It's a banger, isn't it?
It's a good one. It's a good one.
But
All
sure
right,
it's
then.
just not because you're going into work every day.
Huh?
I said, are you sure it's not because you're going into work every day? But it's gone now. Don't worry. Carry on.
Over now.
The moment has passed. All right, then let's get some weird ones then. What would you be your dream stocking filler? That's not really weird, but
That's not weird.
it's gonna get weird in a minute.
I'd love a miniature Todd. Oh, he's already miniature. He doesn't.
So mean.
Go on, Ben. What do you want?
I don't know.
Fleshlight. Fits nicely inside there.
I didn't even know what a flashlight was until recently. I had to look it up.
Oh Christ, yeah. Yeah, you got to know what that is.
Yeah, I know now.
What you want?
So what's one of those weird things in someone's in an emo's ear? That's a flesh tunnel, right?
Flesh tunnel. Isn't it?
Dangerously close. Dangerously close. to a
Flesh
fleshlight.
tunnel, fleshlight.
You've done some weird
Never
things.
get the
Mean
two
those big
confused.
earrings like that, like
Yeah,
depends on the
weird
size.
thing
of the
that happened
hole,
for
I
about
suppose.
3 years.
Yeah.
So what do you want?
What was the question?
What's
What
your
do you-
what's your dream stocking filler?
So I slipped on a micro machine.
I'm already standing on a bunch of yellow pages.
Kiss
me.
I will have peace and goodwill to all men. There you go. And women and babies.
Doesn't fit inside a stocking, mate, I'm afraid.
No, that's kind of large. All right then.
What's yours, Caroline?
This might. Well, I was going to say, if it's going in the stocking, then let's say. Oh, you see, I've said this before, but I reckon keys to a brand new Corvette that's already sitting on the drive. So I get the keys.
No, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Why is that cheating?
Why is that
It's got to physically fit inside the stocking, surely.
The keys.
What keys?
The keys will, not the car fucking.
Yeah, of course the keys will, but the actual present's outside.
All right then. Well, a little. All right, something a little.
It is true. Caroline, it is true. It is true. That's a bit.
I'm not having that. I'm not having
It's not
that
about
at all,
me
mate.
anyway. That's my choice. It's not about me. Like, all right then. What would you
Fine,
put
have
in?
it then.
What would you put in Santa's bulging sack?
Oh my god.
Fleshlight. I don't know why you keep asking me. There's going to be a
Is that going to
fleshlight.
be the answer to every question?
Why not? I haven't got one, so I might as well have multiple.
Yeah, fair.
I'll do the COVID vaccination. Just right in his bulging sack.
Stick it in the bulging sack and sack it off.
I'll just and see how it reacts.
I would give Santa a boost. Get him through the day.
You are just working your way around all the props that are available. Oh my god. What's going to appear next? So what's going in Santa's bulging sack then?
Yeah.
Well, like I don't know. It's a difficult question. Like, how do you get into the sack?
But you can put anything you want in it.
First question.
Oh, he said, how do you get into the sack?
This is just a strange euphemism now. I'm not comfortable at all. I don't want to be in Santa's sack. I don't want anything to do with Santa's sack. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, you
I want
do.
it covered up.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
you're
I
right,
only asked the question so I can say Santa's bulging sack. So you don't have to put anything in it, or you can put peace, love, and goodwill to all men and women and children if you want.
Well, of course it's bulging. He's been working straight for a year, getting the presents ready. He's ready to go. He's ready to.
Also,
One fucking night of the year.
He works, no, he's all right. He sits around wanking at home then while all the elves do the dirty work.
Well, he's around testing all the got a bulging sack. That's what.
Got a bulging sack. Someone needs to address this bulging sack.
Yeah, well, maybe that should be my thing then. Like, yeah, a nice Christmas wank. Help him out.
Santa's been sitting around testing all the fleshlights before he puts them in your stock.
Yeah. Christ.
Quality control. All right then.
Christmas in 2020 is really different to what it was 50 years ago.
It gives ho 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 a different fucking name, doesn't it?
All right then. If you had a light-up red nose like Rudolph, where would you stick it?
Oh my goodness.
I know it's a random question. They are meant to be random. They're in the random question section.
I'll stick it on my dog's nose.
You can take it off and put it somewhere, or have I got to put it somewhere?
Yeah, a bit like that.
That's actually what I was thinking. I'd like to like swim really deep and then like turn up in like one of Attenborough's like water documentaries.
Water documentary. Water sports.
Okay.
Not water
If
sports.
there's one
that's
thing I
different
love,
thing,
it's
though.
water documentaries. I can't get enough of the bloody stuff. H2O.
And if there's one thing they're missing, it's something to light the way that a red nose might maybe just, that might just show you.
Put it on
new
my third
depth.
nipple.
Yeah.
Where is that? Are
you just gonna have one giant shiny red third nipple?
Oh,
useful. That could be really useful. All right then. Next question: would you put a Yorkshire pudding on a Christmas dinner?
Yes.
100%.
That's a resounding yes.
But
It's
yes.
not right. It's got to go with beef. You don't have beef on a Christmas dinner. You're all wrong.
No,
But
never.
you could have anything.
Sorry, we're from the south. We're a bit more cultured down here. We experiment with foods. And stuff like that.
As long as
viewers getting terminated.
food and drink.
Being mean to me.
As long as there's enough food and drink for me to fall unconscious at about 7 p.m., I don't care what's on there.
Could be anything. Could be curry.
Mate, I love Yorkshire puds with Wheatos, man. I don't care.
Oh, I love Wheatos.
Well, there's something new I've learned. That's weird. All right then.
There's only one thing I put a Yorkshire pudding on top of.
Oh my God, random as fuck.
Where did you get that from? The pudding.
I got everything, mate. I got everything.
All right then. Okay then. What about all right? Sprouts.
Shush.
Sprouts. Yucky or yummy?
Yeah, sprouts are nice.
Yeah, sprouts are sick.
We love sprouts in this.
Love sprouts.
Thumbs up. Okay, that's good. What about?
If you love sprouts, you should go to Lidl and get their brie and sprout pizza. It's fucking amazing.
Shut
up. Is this now
Lidl,
like
did they know?
sponsored by Audi? Is it? Or
I think you said Lidl. Direct competitor.
That's all right.
But if Audi wants to sponsor this video, they can for a slightly higher price.
Other supermarkets are available. All right. Same question. Eggnog, yucky or yummy?
I've never had eggnog.
I've never had it.
You know why? Probably because it's got fucking egg in it. It's a bit grim. So it tastes all right. It's got like a vanilla-y flavour, and you think, oh, this is nice. And then you realise it's got kind of a consistency.
Oh. Did you make an omelette with it?
And you start thinking, yeah, it tastes nice, but
It's very American, isn't it? It's a weird American eggnog, yeah, man.
Drink some eggnog and you start thinking, has Santa been round here recently with his big sack?
His bulging sack. All right then.
That's what you get out of his bulging sack.
It's flashlight.
Flashlight and some eggnog. All right then, I've got
Hold
another
a minute,
one
this
for
glass is actually a
To be fair, I'm going to quote Louis on this one. Not many things. In fact, I think the quote is, "Nothing is not improved with a fried egg."
Yeah. Does that apply to eggnog?
Does that apply to alcoholic drinks?
I'm not sure we should debate on this because we could be here all night. I swear I could think. I mean, is chocolate improved with a fried egg? I'm not convinced.
What about sex?
Sex with a fried egg? Yeah, I'm not convinced. I think so far we've blown.
All right, fine. Boiled egg then. You know, whatever egg you want. We're just talking about eggs.
I started this with the eggnog. All right, next question. Would you rather get a fake moustache or a fortune-telling fish from a cracker?
I'll take the second one because I can get a moustache.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fish.
Yeah, I can grow a moustache.
You know the little
I don't even know what you said with the second one, but I'll take that one.
The fortune-telling fish is those little like red things. I should have brought one with me.
Yeah,
tells
Have you got one, Todd? Have you got one?
Yeah.
He is
out then.
Huh?
Pull it out then.
Also, the monetary value of the other one is better than the fake mustache. Unless you're talking about like an ultra high end one.
No, I'm just talking about those little flimsy red things that just.
Yeah, no, I'd rather that.
Yeah, I think so. There's hours of fun to be had with that because some days you're passionate, some days you're in love, some days you might be half dead. I don't know.
I like to be told what I'm going to be accomplishing in the day with a fish.
Yeah, and they are calibrated scientifically as well, so you can literally, you know, be accurate. Yeah, you don't need anything else to tell you how your day is going to go.
Has the fake moustache got a pair of glasses like Groucho Marx?
You have.
If so, I'm taking that.
It hasn't. No, it's just the moustache that fits on your little nose. It's not
Okay.
quite a fortune-telling fish. It's a bit of paper rolled up, but thanks. All right. Final question then. What would be, and this is a more sensible one, but what would be the dream Christmas present for the band to receive this year?
Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium.
What, and then we've got to run Wembley Stadium. None of us have got any experience in running a venue.
I want a Wembley Stadium. I want a little one.
A little one that could go in your stocking.
Yeah.
I think just a night. You know, I think everyone just. I don't know.
Big flashlights. Sorry.
No,
I think everyone going through their own life. Everyone's got their obstacles that they're having to get through at the moment. And just
Todd needs some high heel boots.
Oh, Todd.
Yeah, I think everyone just getting through their obstacles, and seeing this year off and being able to just look back at this year and just saying it to fuck off. Welcome in 2021, basically. And, we're stronger than ever now. And I just, what a good 2021. That's what I'm fucking
Absolutely.
wanting.
That would be a lovely Christmas present, wouldn't it? Making sure that 2021 can actually be the kind of year that you wish it would be.
Yeah.
I still vote for socks, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I need some new pants, not going to lie.
New underwear. Let's change it to that.
You might not need a dream come true for new pants and socks. If you wish and wish hard enough, maybe they will appear for you in your stocking.
What about Links Africa?
There's always going to be Links Africa.
Links Africa's sick.
Yeah.
That is sick.
It'd be a sad Christmas if you don't get any Links Africa, I tell you.
Christ.
Imagine that. All right, fabulous. Listen, I think that pretty much wraps it up, guys. I mean, obviously we could chat all night and probably be silly all night, but thank you so much to all of you. God, let me remember every name. Angelo, Todd, Ben, Louis, Jack. It's been awesome. And you guys are Collateral. Obviously, I know all your names. I just don't want to miss one because we do have additional people that weren't here before.
Of course.
But thank you so much for watching, people out there. I've been Kaz Parker for MMH Radio for our Christmas Webfest.
Woo! Yeah.
You can't hold me down. One with my head in the clouds, chasing the dream to write the perfect rhyme. The devil tried to sue me, my heart ain't for sale. The judge hits a hammer, sends him straight back to hell. Dancing in the classroom, annoying the teacher, wearing chains in school to date a cheerleader. Can't paint a picture, I'll get you by the hook. I was born to walk this stage, close that book. Oh, never played this hard, even broke a few hearts. Oh, that's something in the air, ignited this spark. Oh, you know that Mr. King had a dream in disguise. I could really saw through her ocean eyes. Man was a hero when the world was on her knees. Doesn't take the muscle to get your heart to beat. Standing at the crossroads, so give me a sign. A shooting star at night, a robin flying by. Is that right? I'll take that leap. You'll find me in your heart. Don't dig too deep, no. Take my hand, cause there ain't no place to hide. You got me reaching for the sky. I'm getting out this lost and found. Oh, never played this hard, even broke a few hearts. Oh,
I'm Kaz Parker for MMH, the home of rock radio, and I am here today joined by Benji Webb of Skindred. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. So,
thank you.
Very, very excited to have you here on Zoom as part of our Christmas Webfest exclusive to MMH. So yeah, thanks for catching up with us. So how are you? Well, this is all about festive times. So how are you finding life at the moment with this big bad virus spoiling all the fun?
Well, I'm ignoring the virus. It's got to the stage where I just can't keep living my life with the virus interrupting it. So we stay home a lot, but we got a nice house and we're entertaining. We entertain each other. But I'm over the virus now. I just want to rock again, Kat. You know, I just want to put my foot on the monitor and scream. You know, that's all I want to do. But you know what? I'm staying positive. I'm doing stuff that's making me happy. I've been writing a load of Skindred, new Skindred stuff, which is something really cool. I'm really excited for people to hear that. I got my old band Dub War been doing some new stuff as well. We've been writing some new stuff. Plus, I got my new friend Colin the kitten. So
we'll get that background on in a second.
Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah, but life's good. Like I said, I'm sick of the virus, but so is everybody else, I guess.
Yeah, we are. And you know what? You're right, because I've got to say it was sad news when the drive-in shows didn't happen, because I bought the fancy VIP, because I was like, you know what? If anyone can pull this off, it's Skindred. And
we would have had a ball.
Yeah, I thought I am not going to be at the back, so I bought the best tickets I could, and I was really excited about it. It was such a because I think
it was
a little bit of history, you know, a driving concert, because that was all we could do. So never mind.
We would have done it, but you know, the spike came back again, you know.
Yeah.
So in all honesty, I got my fingers crossed for next October, this tour. You know, I just really hope that, you know, we can be in a better place next October when Skindred tours, when we do that live album tour.
You've literally just announced that, haven't you? So that'll be
definitely.
Well,
I think we pushed it back as far as we could into the year, so that, you know, this thing we could get a little space between it and the vaccine and blah blah blah. So you know.
Well, you know what? I feel like you guys have kept really busy, actually. And of course, social media is our way of staying connected, isn't it? But I see so many updates from the band page, not from your personal page, but from the band page as well. So there's loads of updates. You've got new merch. You even did an NHS shirt. You've got face masks, re-releasing albums, that sort of thing. So you've obviously kept as busy as you can, and like you say, we'll talk about a couple of your other projects as well. Have you been doing much writing with Skindred, and if so, how has this affected either how you've written or the process or what you're writing about?
Well, me and Dan have been writing a lot, and then we pass it back and forth, and we play what we call tennis, basically. Okay. He'll do something on a piece of music, send it to me, I'll do it this end, and we just go back and forth. And you know what, since bloody hell, let me think, since March, we've written 30 songs.
Wicked.
You know, which is really good, because I think, and I also think that as much as this virus has taken away, it's given us time to really, you know, think about ourselves and even think about lyrics more, and just be focused, you know what I mean? Because I found myself being really focused, you know, within it, and we've just been writing back and forth like that, you know, and it's been fun, and you know, the guys in the band are loving what we're doing, so you know, we're in a good place.
You found yourself writing about subjects that are connected with living this way?
You know what I found a lot more than ever before? To talk the truth about mental health.
Yeah.
To speak about what goes on, to speak about that we're not all perfect, and to speak about, excuse me, I got incense burning, it's killing me. I should yeah. So what I've been doing is just trying to be real with my lyrics, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you are anyway, aren't you? You do that anyway, but I just thought, you know, it's
been a time, I just feel the freedom to write, and whereas before, like, you know, you write a song, you want to finish it quick. We haven't got it because there's no deadline to when it's going to happen. So we've just been writing, you know, and I would say that I've been writing more about, you know, just people like coming together, you know, because we're in a world where a lot of people want us all separated. And Skindred's always been about people coming together and being under the umbrella of love and stuff. So, yeah, man.
Well,
I'm taking that incense back.
Yeah.
Huh? That's called murder incense, isn't it?
That wasn't one of your best ideas, was it? Like,
no, serious. No, what it is, I normally buy non-champ a lot, and I got this one called Pamelo Santos.
Right.
No, I'm going to use that again. Bye.
Fuck that.
Gotta go.
Well, okay, so the other big news, and I was hoping you'd have your backdrop and you could probably flick it back on, but the other big news that's happened this year is you've released your first children's book called The Wonderful...
I have. Do you know what? I put my backdrop up.
Yeah, pop it on. The Wonderful Adventures of Colin, the coolest kitten.
The Wonderful Adventures of Colin, the coolest kitten. There he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
How bloody awesome.
How it came about, basically, having so much time at home. I've always told my children and my grandchildren stupid stories I make up. You know what I mean? Like, and my granddaughter was messing around and she got sent to bed, and I knew she got sent to bed, so I thought, right, I'm going to WhatsApp her. So I sent her a story. I sent her a message all about, this little kid.
Oh, I've lost you.
Like I would do, so yeah, it was really cool. And when I finished it, I listened back to the messages I sent my granddaughter, and I said, you know what, that's a cool story. I'm going to look for illustrators, somebody that can do some pictures and see if we can get this off the ground. And I looked and I found a cool guy from Liverpool called Andy, and he just me and him just went back and forth. And it's funny because with the glasses and all that stuff, when I told the story, I didn't envision it to wear the glasses I wear and all that. But it came back like that. It came back and it was like, yeah, that's cool. And yeah, we just did it. It took about 6 months. Andy's really good. He's got some really great ideas, and we just knocked it back and forth. I thought about getting it published and all that. And then I just said, you know what, I'm going to do this old school and punk rock. And I'm going to put the message out there and just say to people if they want it. And all I've got is nothing but love from the book so far. It's been out about a week and a half now. Yeah. And people are getting it and they're loving it, And they get it from a thing. I think that if they type in Colin the coolest cat, no, something like that, but it's Big Cartel. So if they type in Colin, what is it? I gotta find out what it is. Like Colin the kitten. Yes, right. It's Colin the kitten, that Big Cartel. So if they type that in, they're gonna get it.
Big Cartel, yeah. Do you know what? I'm gonna get one for my nephew for Christmas. So
yeah,
I should have sorted it, but I'm a bit shit at sorting Christmas presents early.
By all accounts, it's so easy. When you click on the link underneath the picture of Colin,
I'll sort it.
Click on the link, it'll take you straight there, and it's so easy. So I think it's yeah.
I'll sort it, definitely. I want to read it for myself before I give it to him as well.
Oh, you'll love it. People are loving it. They're loving it.
In fact, I might just get one of my own.
Why not? Just get one for yourself. Definitely.
Yeah, man. You can autograph it for me when I come and see you on tour. That'd be cool.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get a friend of mine to hang around with me, and he's going to wear a mascot suit of Kevin. So
brilliant.
Of Colin. So yeah, so Colin may be at Skindred gigs as well in the future.
Amazing. There'll be, in fact, I already know. I don't even need to ask you. There's bound to be a merch line as well at some point.
Well, I'm looking at t-shirts and I'm looking at key rings at the moment. So I think people will be coming up to me and asking me to sign Colin merch any minute now. Any minute. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, next time I think Colin's going to have a new little friend, and it's going to have to be a little black cat like mine called Little Cat.
Okay. Oh, Little Cat, is it? Okay, we'll have to do that. Yeah. I'll base him on you as well, I can. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be great. All right then. So, okay, lots of new stuff, lots of stuff you've been up to. Have you done any random new hobbies or anything that you've done because you've had time?
No. Taking my time with lyrics, that's the random new hobby. No, I haven't. You know what? I mean, I really get into the gym. I love going to the gym. That's something that I've discovered in the last 2 years. I love, I actually get my gym clothes ready the night before, so I'm excited to go. That's how excited I am. So I've been really getting into the gym, and I think for my mental health and for the way I feel in life, it's so much better. It's so much better. I still enjoy food because people also have you stopped eating this, stopped eating that. I just gone for portion control now.
Balance it. I remember you saying that about portion control.
Yeah, portion
control. You have a plate that says something like anything outside this circle and you're a fat bastard or something.
That's right. That's exactly what it is. If you can't see the writing on this plate, you're a fat bastard. Yeah, that's what it is.
Amazing. That is the way to do it, though, and then you can eat almost what you like.
I tell you what, and I'm honestly, I wasn't one for going to the gym. I've obviously through the band, I've always been, what they call it, energetic, and that had that vibe. But in all honesty, going to the gym, I thought I could never do that. I used to see people's posts online and say, wow, they go to the gym again. They've already been this week, you know what I mean? So I just got into it like that. So I think the gym has been a really great help.
Yeah, yeah. No, it is. It's one of those things. Once you get into it, it doesn't seem so bad. But the thought of it,
No, I can't live without it.
enjoying it.
I wake up every morning, and before I can do anything, I get myself ready for the gym.
Yeah.
You know, it's very addictive, I think, but it's a good addictive.
Yeah, you've seen the results too, so yeah, it's good. All right then. So because you know what I'm like, you've been interviewed by me before, so I like to get a little bit random. It's good. We're gonna start with some less random questions, but they are Christmas related, as this is a Christmas Webfest, and this will be going out on Christmas Eve.
Brilliant.
So first and foremost, then, what's your favourite Christmas movie?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Ah,
I'm a softie. I'm a big
that's a
softie.
lovely one. Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life, and there's another one called A Christmas Story. 2 American films, which I love, and also any Scrooge, especially the Disney, especially the Muppet Scrooge. All that. Charles Dickens, but It's a Wonderful Life, any Scrooge, and A Christmas Story. Them 3 movies are my favorites.
All right.
I mean, I watch them any time of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. All right then. Favorite Christmas song?
Slade.
Hey.
So here it is. Merry Christmas.
Right then, Christmas Day. You've got to listen to my show because that's that's going to be the opening track on my radio show. I think it's 2 p.m. So I want you tuning in while you're having your dinner.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It's going to be pretty.
And also, I did a covers album at the beginning of the year. It was ska to reggae.
Yes.
Ska, yes, classic rock to ska. Well, I did Merry Christmas on there as well. So have a listen to that. So on the Isolation album, Merry Christmas by Slade, I did it in a ska cover. Absolutely brilliant. People are loving it.
Maybe I'll name drop that, but I'm allowed to play the original. I've got to play it.
Play the OG. Play the OG. I want to hear the OG. That's what I want. I mean, I'm sick of listening to myself.
Oh, all right, then what would be your dream stocking filler?
Oh, I have it every day. My dream stocking filler. I don't know. Is it? Because I don't know. Because my mother used to put in our stockings. All we'd have. You there? All we'd have is fruit and chocolate. So we never had like stuff other than. My mother wouldn't put presents or anything in there. So I was more used to fruit and chocolate.
Yeah.
But the smell of it might sound a little weird, but the smell of oranges through tights I think is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. There was always a Satsuma, wasn't there? Always.
Always. You always had that. Because when I was a kid, you never got fruit all the time like that. So it was very special, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so my stocking's filler. So what do you have in your stocking then?
Well, what we usually do is pop the smallest presents in there. So there could be anything really. It's usually sweets and that, but there's usually a few little odds and sods. But
I don't know. I mean, because I've never related to it. I mean, if I have a stocking, I want chocolate and fruit. That's all. A couple of bananas, a Satsuma. I'm good to go.
Well, I suppose my dream stocking filler would be keys to.
I see. Okay. I see what you're saying. Well, I myself, I'm not a massive fast carry kind of dude, but I'd like the keys to a yacht.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
And I'd actually like the keys to the yacht in the movie A Wolf of Wall Street.
I knew you were going to say that one because that's the one that springs to mind whenever I think.
But if someone says they're going on a yacht, if it doesn't look like that yacht, I'm not interested. So I'd like the keys to that. I'd like the keys to that yacht in my stocking.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Wicked. All right then. So let me have a think. What shall I ask you next? All right. Well, all right. Controversial then. Would you put a Yorkshire pudding on a Christmas dinner?
You're damn right. I want the basis of my dinner to be a Yorkshire pudding.
What? You're a wrong-un.
I am a wrong-un. But that's why you love me, right? But what I would do, do you know the big ones? What they call them? Yeah, them big.
Yeah. Where the dinner's inside it.
Oh yes, I love. You know, the gravy and the Yorkshire is the best part of the meal. A bit of mint jelly, not mint sauce, mint jelly for me.
Man,
and you're good to go.
I see. I don't put them on Christmas dinner because I've got my roasties, my parsnips, and I've got all the vegetables going on and everything, and then I have to have bread sauce and cranberry sauce and.
Oh, listen.
I have everything. There's no room.
Hang on a minute.
As well.
We have what we call all the English traditional food, cranberry, all that, and we also have curry goat and rice.
Okay, yeah.
On the same plate.
On the same plate.
On the same plate, we have
Like I
curry
said,
goat and rice.
You're a wrong.
Yeah. And
what are you doing?
This is gotta be a West Indian Welsh thing.
Yeah, might as well combine it. Well, you know what? We're a
it's the Afro Caribbean. It is. That's what Afro Caribbean come right. We got it all in there. Yeah, I told you. Well, listen, that's why people come to see Skindred, because we're so mixed up. You see, so they love it like that.
Absolutely. And now I find out your dinners are just the same. Well.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? All right then. This is a random. Wow. Do you know what? I've got a couple of random ones, and I'm debating whether to give you them both. But one was going to be what would you put in Santa's bulging sack?
Cookies, of course. Milk and cookies. He'd love it. He'd be all over himself. A bit of cream for the cat. It'd be nice.
Sounds good. In fact, you could put one of your Colin the Coolest Kitten books in there as well.
Yeah, and then Santa could go away and read it to the elf. That'd be cool, man.
Totally. All right then. If you had a light up red nose like Rudolph, where would you stick it?
In dark places.
I don't know. Do you know what? I come up with these.
Someone said where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, I come up with these stupid questions, and I'm like, how's anyone going to answer that?
Well, there you go. I'm trying.
They come to me in a dream sometimes. All right then, sprouts, yucky or yummy?
Yeah, yummy.
Yummy too.
Let me tell you something. In the summer, if I find sprouts, I get them, put them in the fridge, and eat them like ice cubes.
Do you? Sprouts like ice cubes?
I put them in the ice box and they're nice and chilled. Just put them in the sprouts like ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream. Listen, I wish someone would make ice cream sprouts flavor.
Yeah, you are definitely weirder than I ever imagined.
Yeah. I could eat that in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Do you cook them before you freeze them, or are you eating them raw?
Yeah. You don't just you gotta cook them. You gotta boil them.
Just getting the rules.
And then you put them in the fridge till they go cold. Then you stick them in the ice box.
Oh my god!
And if you're really good, you can get a little stick and stick on it. And lick them right. Yeah, sprout pop. That's what we call them. Sprout pop.
Oh,
and if you got the barbecue skewers, you just put about 8 of them on there. Yeah.
And I'm learning so much. What about eggnog then? Would you say yucky or yummy?
I'd say it's nice. I nearly bought it today. I nearly bought one today, but I thought I'd go for the chocolate instead. But I do like eggnog. The only
thing about eggnog that sometimes, like, I like it, tastes nice, and then I suddenly think, yeah, there's raw egg in this, and then I sort of go, oh, now I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, in all honesty, I never knew that. So,
well, I think it is. I think they put raw egg in it, don't they? As part
I think they might do. But that's okay. I can deal with that. It tastes good.
It does taste good because it's got enough other stuff in. But all right. Yeah. Would you rather get from your Christmas cracker a fake moustache or a fortune-telling fish?
Fortune-telling fish.
Yeah, endless hours of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Fortune-telling fish would be fantastic. Yeah, it wouldn't stop.
Do you know what? I've actually got some fortune-telling fish. I brought some crackers. They're brilliant. I popped one on my hand and it just wriggled around, and I thought, yeah, that was worth a few
definitely worth it.
From Amazon. You can get anything from Amazon.
Yeah, you can.
All right, finally then, what would be the dream Christmas present for Skindred to receive this year?
A show, New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Oh, how good would that be? Oh, man.
New Year's, imagine that. That would be the ultimate Christmas present. I got a call on Boxing Day saying that everything's cool. We can go and play a show in Brixton Academy on New Year's Eve. That'd be the ultimate.
That would be.
I'm sure a few people would come and party with us too.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Well, I've got a Skindred Christmas jumper actually.
Have you? I've got one, I think. Yeah. I've got one, I think. Yeah.
Well, I've seen there's a whole new range out, but I've got the one.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. We've had time to do. We got Christmas jumpers, we got barbecue jumpers, we got everything going on. We've had time to do it. Normally we're on the road, you see, so we ain't got time to do anything. But this time we definitely. I mean, like I've had time to write 2 albums and a book, so you know.
Yeah, you have.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've had plenty of time.
Well, I've had time to bake cakes. I've never done that before. Not since
I was
a teenager.
My cooking. I like meat. I'm a meat eater. I gotta say. Sorry for everybody who ain't. But I have found myself pushing the boat out and cooking in the kitchen and trying all different stuff and not caring about it and following Jamie Oliver to the T, and it comes out perfectly.
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
I mean, how can you go wrong with a button? You can't go wrong when you keep pausing something.
Yeah, yeah.
You
No,
know, just follow it.
I think that has been one of the joy and pleasures of having this extra time and having lockdown. A lot of people have done more home cooking, and you get bored with stuff, so you have to try and think of new things, because that's what I've missed is eating out. Like, I like the variety, so having the same food all the time, because I'm not that imaginative, it's been really boring, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, we try to have different things every day. We don't eat out all the time, but we do, you know, we take it in turns to cook, you know, which is fun. You know, which is fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much that's all we got time for, I'm afraid.
Well, I gotta say, it's been fantastic. You guys have a wonderful Christmas tomorrow. You have a wonderful Christmas yourself, and let's do the right thing so we can party again.
Totally. Well, listen, thank you so much, Benji, for catching up with me. I'm Parker for MMH, the home of rock radio, with Benji Webb from Skindred for our Christmas Webfest for MMH. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Resident evil attack, zombie takeover, boy watch your back. Infected, disease unprotected, sound clutch and so everybody dress black. Good verse evil, evil verse worse, worse verse terrible, worse verse curse down. With we, sound one about it. With we, a Richie bounce gang. No retreat and no surrender. Mash them all with the heavyweight sound. Boy stop talk. You must say everything you ever said, you know it is a lie. When I listen to rude, no, your breath stinks like. So go, move and go when we tell you once before. So rude boy, fool boy, move from me daughter. With we, rude boy no matter. With we, a Richie bounce. We're running it, gunning it. You know you can't kill the power. Killing it, killing it. You know you can't kill the power. You keep on running but you just can't hide. You Cause you're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. And now I got you in the palm of my hand. Get all dramatic, erratic. Your moves are automatic. You're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. That's my jam. 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 Every time that I get around ya, something takes a hold of my mind. 3 seconds time, I'm about to red line singing. Yeah, you shake it so fine. Cause when you move it slow, my bones start shaking. You move it so I can't stop. Cause you're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. And now I got you in the palm of my hand. Get all dramatic, erratic. Your moves are automatic. You're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. Cause you're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. And now I got you in the palm of my hand. Cause you're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. Cause you're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. That's my jam. Now I love the way out the girl them shake it up. Can't maintain out the girl them make it up. Stand up strong and make way long it up. Drop the rhythm and the girl them give it up. Confidence from dusk till dawn. Lock the door and turn the lights on. Excellence from the day that me born. Now I'm calling out by morning. Pour you sugar all over me. Why not body take you home with me? Feel so good you got to raise your hands when you're afraid for the rhythm, slave to the dance. Every time that I get around ya, something takes a hold of my soul. Stirring me up until I can't get enough. When you move, it makes my sweat turn cold. Cause you're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. And now I got you in the palm of my hand. Get all dramatic, erratic. Your moves are automatic. You're a freak for the rhythm, slave to the dance. That's my jam. That's my jam. That's my jam. That's my jam. That's my jam.
Hi everyone, you're listening to MMH, the home of rock radio. I'm Courtney Black and I'm here talking to Gordon of Raging Speedhorn. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, no, not bad, thank you. How has the strange world of the pandemic been treating you?
So I live in Wales, so it's insane up here. Like basically been in lockdown from the start, really. So it's not very nice, to be honest with you.